Hey everyone. What's happening? Coach Kim here from KimberlyBroom.com. It's Monday night, Monday motivation, coming to you to talk about taking things personally. So I'm just going to give this a second while Facebook builds my audience. I'm trying to clear my desk here. Let me see if I can share this out and mute my computer. So as you're jumping on, say hello to me. I love to see who's with me, who's tuning in. Tanya, Kristen, Kadra, how are you guys? Hey, Tanya, how are you? What's happening? Now, Tanya, where are you tuning in from? What state are you in? So, guys, as you're jumping on, please say hey. Love to give shout-outs. As you're catching the replay, hashtag replay. Love to track who's catching the videos later on. Stephen Ticho from Key West, hello. Thanks for tuning in. So let me just share this off. I'll give another minute while folks are jumping on. And put this into this group. Working on my laptop here. All right, so that's done. So Wisconsin, oh my gosh, how's the weather out there? Is it freezing? We're getting more snow in a couple days out here in New England. I'm from Massachusetts. So are you the type of person who takes things personally? That's the question. That's the topic for tonight. Do you find, I mean, it's kind of a loaded question, right? Like, we all take things personally at some point, right? I mean, I think if someone tells me I never take anything personally, like nothing ever sweats me, I'd say bullshit, because come on, right? We're humans. Of course we take things personally, but are you like, do you find or do you feel that you take things more personally than others, or sometimes you go through bouts of it and maybe you're struggling with it now? That's what I want to talk about tonight. And it kind of comes up, I was reminded of a book that I had read, but it came up because we all take things personally and things happen, and whether it's personally, whether it's professionally, it can happen, right? And what happened the other night is my husband came in and he was having a bad day and he was in a bad mood, and I took what was going on with him, I took that personally, so then I got in a bad mood, and then the two of us were like fighting, and it was just nothing, neither had to do with either, right? So it's a matter of communication, but it happens all the time. And it kind of, when I was when I was thinking about this, what had happened, and as we sorted through it and, tried to clear it out of our, just clear the air a little, it reminded me of this book, The 4 Agreements. Anybody ever read this book? Hey, Dick, what's happening? Oh, Dickie, yeah. Don't go there with me tonight. You're going to get me all off track. But oh yeah, buddy. So we're talking about taking things personally. In this book, there is one of the agreements is to don't take anything personally. And I love this. Nothing others do is because of you, right? We all are kind of living in our own mind, in our own state, and everything, how we perceive everything is really all about us, right? It's about how we're perceiving the situation. So when others are coming off to you and you feel like, whoa, where did that come from? And you're starting to take it personally. Just remember, it's probably nothing to do with you. And I took a few notes from the book so I wouldn't have to be reading. So I'm just going to move these over. But one of them, so I wanted to give you some advice. So if you find like you feel like you take a lot of things personally, and you're taking things to heart, so it's really making you not want to put yourself out there as much as maybe you would like to, because you're afraid of rejection, because you're afraid of negativity, because you're afraid of being insulted. Remember this. It talks about this. So it says, if a stranger were to come up to you on the street, someone you have no idea, you don't know them from Adam, and they're like, you're so stupid. Now, how would you react to that, right? If I didn't know them, I'd be like, you're so stupid. Like, it wouldn't bother me at all. But if you were the type of person that maybe you took it personally, if this stranger came up to you and said that and you took it personally, what that means is there's a little bit of belief in that, right? And so you're swallowing, first of all, you're taking on their crap. You're swallowing that pill that they're feeding you. But there is a little bit of belief in that if you did take it personally. But so it's really, but it's really, if it was a stranger, it's got nothing to do with you. It's about whatever is going on with them. Maybe they're having a bad day and they're just like, you're just so stupid. So it's kind of, if you are starting to take things personally, really maybe taking a step back and digging in to be like, okay, where is this coming from? But the big picture is, honestly, a lot of the stuff we do, it's really nothing to do with the other person. It's really all about us, right? Because we are pretty much self-absorbed people. So it goes on to say, I love this one because this one was kind of an ouch. So I remember when I first read this, I was going through a period where, yeah, I kind of was taking things personally and even like reading into things that weren't there, but maybe going there in my mind. And it says, like verbatim, personal importance or taking things personally is the maximum expression of selfishness because we make the assumption that everything is about me. Ouch. So, ouch, So when you're looking at it like that, it's like, okay then, well, maybe I need to rethink this, right? But here's another way to look at it. So when people, maybe it's a direct insult. So if someone is coming on to you and they are giving you a direct insult, and you'll find, like I'm seeing this in some of the groups that as folks are putting themselves out there, they're getting a lot of haters, right? They're getting a lot of haters online. And the problem is that the people putting themselves out there, like maybe with doing a Facebook Live and they're getting haters, the problem is like, yeah, of course you might shrink away, right? That's our first reaction. Is like, I'm not going to do that again because that sucked and that was uncomfortable and I don't want to be criticized publicly or whatever. But really, it's the other person. The other person, it's really what they're going through, putting it on you, doing your Facebook Live, really. So they're shrinking back. They're trying to send you that bad, negative energy. But it's really all about their own feelings, their own beliefs about what's going on with them. And it makes you an easy target, right? It makes you an easy target for someone to put that emotional baggage on you. So it's just another way of, just another point to think about if you are in this cycle of taking things personally, maybe to like take a step back and, put up your guard a little, but realize that, listen, it's not about me. It's really about them. So let me go through here. I have a couple comments. Tanya Snow, that's a bummer. Hey, Mike, good to see you live too. Awesome. Hey, Sue. All right, so I don't know why, I was just kind of reminded of this, but I felt like I should really share that out because I know sometimes in business, but even in personal situations, right? Like we have this in how we communicate with our families, with our bosses, with our employees, but in business for yourself, right? If someone doesn't want to buy from you or enroll in your program or join you in your company, that's not about you. So don't take that personally, right? It could be totally what's going on with them, right? It's about maybe money, their time, whatever, their belief in themselves. But so often people take it personally. So my advice to you is to remember the 4 agreements. Go back. I did not do it justice in reading out this chapter, but there's so many good nuggets in here about taking things personally, and whether it's an insult or even if they're giving love on you, take nothing personally, because then you will not get caught up in that person's drama. You won't get caught up in any of that drama. It's just living in your own truth and your own self. So anyhow, I hope that helps you guys. It's Monday night. I figured Monday motivation. I figured I'd come on and talk about that. I will be back on tomorrow, and I will see you on the next one. If you have any topics you'd like me to share on, I would love to do that. And if you would like to join us over at Coach Kim's Corner, that is our health and wellness group. We've got a great group of people over there that are doing the Feel Good Challenge for February. So sharing all of our feel good moments. So we're just taking the focus off the scale, and we're just enjoying all the little wins along the way as we reach our goals. All right, guys, I will see you on the next one. Have an awesome night.